Long ago, in a peaceful valley surrounded by green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a wise old man named Elias. People from nearby villages often came to him for advice because he had spent his life learning about the world and the human heart. One warm afternoon, Elias sat beneath a large oak tree. The sunlight filtered softly through the leaves, and the gentle sound of the river could be heard nearby. A young boy named Daniel came running up the hill. Daniel was curious, intelligent, and full of dreams, but sometimes he made decisions too quickly. He sat beside Elias with a small notebook in his hands. "Master Elias," Daniel said, "my parents and friends always tell me what I should do. Sometimes I feel like they worry too much. Why should I always listen to them?" Elias smiled kindly. His long white beard moved slightly in the warm breeze. "My child," he said gently, "listening is one of the greatest gifts we can give to those who love us." Daniel looked confused. "But what if I already know what I want?" the boy asked. The old man leaned on his wooden staff and pointed toward the river. "Do you see that river down there?" he asked. "Yes," Daniel replied. "That river has traveled through mountains, forests, and villages for many years," Elias said. "The river moves forward because it listens to the land. When it meets a rock, it changes direction. When the ground slopes, it follows the path." Daniel thought for a moment. If the river refused to listen to the land, Elias continued, it would crash, flood, and destroy everything in its path. The boy nodded slowly. Elias then told him a story. Many years ago, there was a young traveler who thought he knew everything. His father warned him not to cross a dangerous forest alone at night. But the young man refused to listen. Daniel leaned forward with curiosity. "That night," Elias said softly, "the traveler became lost in the dark forest. The path disappeared, and strange sounds surrounded him. He spent hours wandering, afraid and exhausted." "What happened to him?" Daniel asked. "Eventually, he found his way back home," Elias replied. But he realized something important. His father's advice was not meant to control him, it was meant to protect him. Daniel looked down at his notebook. Elias continued speaking gently. "Those who love us do not always have perfect answers. But they carry something very valuable: experience, care, and concern for our future." The wind moved through the branches of the old tree. "Sometimes," Elias said, "people speak because they want to guide us away from pain." Daniel sighed. "I think I understand," he said. "Listening does not mean I must always obey blindly. It means I should respect the wisdom and love behind their words." Elias smiled proudly. "Yes, Daniel," he said. "A wise person does not only speak wisely. A wise person listens deeply." The boy looked toward the beautiful valley below. "I will try to listen more carefully to my parents and those who care about me," Daniel promised. Elias placed a gentle hand on the boy's shoulder. "Remember this," the old man said. "In life, the voices that truly love you are not chains that hold you back. They are lights that help guide your path." The sun slowly began to set behind the hills, painting the sky with warm colors. Daniel closed his notebook, feeling a new understanding in his heart. From that day forward, whenever someone he loved shared advice, he did something simple but powerful. He listened. And in that simple act of listening, Daniel discovered something that would guide him for the rest of his life. Wisdom often comes quietly, through the voices of those who love us the most.